Hello, everybody. So, today we'll be talking about Alliance Championship. So, good old Alliance Championship. A lot of people are asking, is there a way I can win if I'm less strong than my opponents? Is there a better way to optimize it? The answer is no, that's a joke. It's actually yes. There is a way to make Alliance Championship way easier. We won matchup where we weren't as strong as our opponents. Sometimes you're going to face clans that have a massive amount of people, that have massive amount of power you can't defeat. If you play smart, you can outsmart them. So let's go first of all look at how this is going. So first of all, you have the ranking here. After that, you have over there, they're telling you the rules. Everyone needs to register. First things first, let's go and look at the lanes. So when you register your troop, let's go look at my lane, for example. You're going to notice that my power is a little bit higher than everyone else. And it's not because I'm stronger, it's because I use the buffs. So, for example, I'm pretty much similar as the second guy here, Roadkill. But since I use the buff and the deployment capacity, my power is higher. So, it's a good trick to ask your bigger member, so your whales, theoretically, to use whatever extra buffs they have before they register. Often this will happen right after Swordland. So if your Swordland is within 12 hours of your Alliance champ, that's what we do, you can register with full buff 1 week out of 2. So anyways, that being said, we're looking at this here, and our next opponent are Honey Badger. So we're going to go look at their last match. They fought against Spartan, and they are the two strongest guys in our group. So I'm going to show you guys. They have 4.2 billion, and Spartan has 4.6. So definitely need to beat both of them in order to win. So that being said, you never know what your opponent is going to do. Maybe they stacked everyone in the same lane. So what you're going to do is you're going to go, and if it's your first week, you can't do that. You're going to go look at their replay. And that is how you win. So you're going to wait a little bit. Let me just let it go through. And one last. And stop. So we know that Spartan has a very good, that's their right, a very good right lane and a very good left lane. So their strongest is the right theoretically, and the weakest is the center. For Honey Badger, they put everything in the middle, with theoretically a strong right lane and a weak left lane. So we have to remember all that information. I know this is a lot I'm asking you, but bear with me. So strong right and weaker left. Let's go look at Spartans, see where their leader is and who is Asan, because that guy Asan was the last one. So theoretically, if it's their strongest guy, you know that it's going to be their strongest lane on the right. So Spartan, going to go look. And where is Asan? So Asan is only a 91 million. So if you're looking at the match again and see on the other side, so maybe their strong lane was actually on the other side. Let's go look. Again, same thing. We're going to go and look at the replay. And go to the VIP and look at who is fighting. So on one side, you got Reinhardt's. And you got Asan, Cow, and who else? SSY. So theoretically, it could be that the left lane is the strongest for Spartan. Because you got Asan, Cow. Yeah, it might be. So we're looking at it that way. There is a theory on that side. So let's go look at how strong is Fury for them. So that's a little bit of me showing you how I'm tout processing the whole thing. And then we're gonna go see Spartan and members and who is, yeah. So these guys, Fury is very strong. So on that side, they put some very strong people as well. So that being said, it means that there's a really good chance that the strong lane for Spartan is actually the left one. It's easy to see that Honey Badger at the middle. So we're fighting them. So we're definitely not going to fight in the middle. So we're going to concede the middle, and then we can see in the replay again. It's always good to go and check again. It only takes a few seconds. We're going to go and look again, and we're going to go to the MVP, accelerate it, and see who they have on the last line. So they had Ninja on one side and Grey Mage on the other side. So Grey Mage was their last one on that side. And there's Boa. Okay, so Grey Mage and Boa. So we're going to go see Honey Badger now. So Grey Mage and Boa. So where is Grey Mage? Grey Mage is not there and Boa is not there either. Let's go check here. Grey Mage. And where's Boa? Boy. So they have two good lanes as well. So we're going to go and fight them with our strongest lane on the side that they had the easier time. So they had an easier time, almost one actually, on one side. So again, one last time before I set up everything, we're going to go and look again. It's important to do that exercise. If you're a leader, you give your team the best chance possible. They could swap the lanes. So they have Boy on one side, and after Boy is Grey Mage. So Boy and Grey Mage are actually strong. And then they got Bow on that side. Yep. Okay. So we're going to stack the left, give a good lane to the right, and center will concede. So that's the plan. So you're going over there. We're conceding the center. So we're going to move people left and right. Like I said, we want a very strong left and right. Let's see what we can do. So the goal is you're going to look at the bottom lineup. So who is my weakest member here? 1366, 1243, and 1322. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep moving people left and right. Left, right, and then we're gonna balance them out. You kind of want two very strong lane with one clearly a little bit stronger than the other one. Okay, so that's decent. Now we're looking 1, 2, 3. How much Boss Monster do we have on this side? Boss Monster, let's say over 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. And on the right lane, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is definitely going to be the strong lane. They got 7 people over 2,000. And then they got a good lineup, and their weakest is 1344. So for now, let's switch this guy to the middle. Let's switch this guy to the middle. They're probably going to be used in the middle. Now, let's go look at the left lane. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 5 very good people. And then in the I-1900, we got quite a few as well. And now we're going to go look. And this guy is probably going to get used in the middle. So we have no one under 1400 on that lane. So we are going to move a couple people there to make sure we buff up the middle, because they're not going to get used in those lanes. They have no engagement. So now we're going to go look. What is our weakest person here? 1300. So we are going to go and switch this guy to the right, this guy to the left, this guy to the right, this guy to the right, and let's go see again. Do that exercise until you have the best people possible in 2 lanes. It's okay to concede 1 lane if you're going for the win. If you want to wreck everybody, I hope your alliance is very strong, because they could switch lanes and you're not going to be able to do much here. So 1350, and here we have a couple people at 1400 that don't even have a team. So we're going to switch those. And let's go see how it goes. Again, same exercise, 1320. So everyone on that team is between 1300 and 1400, which is pretty good. I mean, it's still going to be a pretty tough. It's going to be a pretty tough lane for them to defeat. And on here, nobody's under 1400, and on here, there's still people under 1400. So can we do something about this? Most likely. Let's go and switch him, switch to the right, switch to the right. I'm trying to get nobody under 1400. So see, YouTube is still there. I'm going to switch with that other person that was 1400. And finally, we have 2 lanes. And now in the no engagement, we can start switching those guys to the middle. They're going to be good fighters in the middle. Okay, let's go look at this one. And on this one, we're pretty good, I would say. And now we have here, everybody is, 1320. Do we have anybody over 1320 we can send? Nope. And nope. So this is the very best team composition we can do. 36,000 on one side, 35,400 on the other. But there is 7 2,000 plus on this side with only 5 on this side, but a better balanced team. So I would say they're both very strong. I think that we identified that their right lane was stronger than their left lane. Again, I'm sorry, I'm going to go and recheck. This is the last time I'm going to do that, and I'm not going to touch it after I post this video. So we're going to go look again, which lane is stronger for Ani Badger. So Ani Badger, clearly, they are kind of even on both sides, but I see Boy and Grey Mage. And on the other side, I see Ninja. And yeah, Ninja and Boa. So who is stronger between Ninja and Boa or the left? So again, go look at their team. Ninja and Boa is who we want to go check. Do we have a Ninja here? Yep, Ninjas. Okay, 78 million. They probably just had their KVK. And Boa's 112. So definitely they have a very strong left lane. Yeah, I believe that's left, right? Boa was on the left. I'm sorry, my memory is crap. You'll understand when you get older. It gets like this. So again, schedule. And Boa was on the left, right? I'm going to go on the same lane as Boa because I'm the strongest people on my team. So I think it's the right lane. Ninja, Boy on this side, Grey Mage, and then there's Boa on that side, right? And Boa got defeated. Almost won. Crazy. Okay, so right lane, definitely. So right, they were on the right. We're going to go on the right as well. Event. I do need to refresh those after. And now we're going to go. Okay, so I am going to go here. Oh, didn't work out. Here we go. And there you go. So we're conceding the middle lane. And we're going left and right. And we're not going to touch this no more. We're hoping they're not switching their lanes. If they are, it's going to be tough, but we have 2 very strong lanes. That's what I recommend. And I recommend trying to go, usually they have a lane that you're calling the conceding lane. I'm usually telling people, you could theoretically just try to beat the concede lane. And I think that their concede lane is the left, I believe. Or they have 3 balanced line, I am not sure. But we're going to go and roll with that. I think it's a good strategy. We're winning theoretically 2 lanes out of 3. I'm facing their strongest line, and we're putting our second best line on the line that they're theoretically the weakest. So we're almost guaranteed 2 wins. So that being said, that's how you handle Alliance Championship. This is basically how you make it better if your opponent is stronger than you. So there you go, guys. Have a great day.